Hey guys, Rob or Panics here, and welcome to A to Z. Today we look at O. I'm afraid last week I had to take I'm not afraid. I had to take my granddad to the hospital, so I wasn't able to bring you guys something. But I had the idea planned out. I spoke last week about maybe using some of your guys' speed arts. The response I got was insane, and actually far too many to keep a track of. So what I want you guys to do is actually email me them, so that way I've got like a permanent record of them. Only email me it once, don't spam it, and I probably won't reply, but I'll check them all and pick a few I'll pick a few for next week's one, and try and get it recorded early so I can definitely have it up next week. But what you're watching today, right now, is me branding a company in Reading called No Magnolia. It was a real job at university, and actually I was really happy with what it came out to in the end. I'm not sure if the speed art covers all the way up until the end, but you'll see the final piece. You'll see the final piece at the end. So that's that. We're going to talk about O today, and these were both suggested in last week's comments. I think Devious Designs was the one with the most thumbs up, but loads of people suggested it. The first one is opinion. And now I basically just want to say that this entire series is my opinion. I am not the king of graphics. I'm not the head of this community by any stretch. In fact, I'm not even the biggest, but again, by any stretch. I still look up to so many people, and I'm just glad to be given the opportunity, really, to do this for you guys and to broadcast my opinions. For those of you that agree to enjoy it, and for those of you that don't, to maybe have a sensible discussion about. So that's basically opinion. Is a lot of graphics is opinion based. It's very some people might like it, some people might not. Some things are bad, but then again, that might be someone's taste. So remember, these are my opinions, so don't take them as gospel. But I've been around for quite a while now, so the sort of technical side of design and the theory of it, I'm pretty good at. I'm pretty good at that. So bear that in mind. And the second one that I really want to talk about, opinion, was just basically me saying that everything in design is opinion based. Is opportunity. Now, it doesn't pain a lot of. I think it pains a lot of people, but not me. I think the demographic of people that are designing on YouTube is getting much younger. People are seeing the chance and taking it, and some of you guys out there are 13 or 14, and I get a lot of questions saying, I'm 14 years old and I'm a designer, what should I do? And the truth is, I started when I was your age, but the opportunities today are insane. I would have killed when I was 14 to have the opportunity to broadcast my designs to thousands of people on YouTube, to have people listen to me talk, to have people check out my stuff and like it and rate it, and to be part of a network, to be part of a movement that is ever improving, ever increasing. And actually, that's amazing. The opportunities are incredible. From past me, 14-year-old me is so jealous. Because there are so many opportunities out there. You can work. I've been quite negative throughout this series, but actually this is quite a positive one. There are people out there that are huge that will help improve you and improve your recognition. And when I was your age, I didn't have this, but this also works for designers my age. It's still an amazing outlet. I've come on such a long way because of YouTube. Obviously I've matured and stuff throughout my real life, but the ability to sit and talk to you guys isn't something that I started with. I remember my first commentary, I was just shitting myself, and now I can just sit and do it. I've no problem live streaming and talking to people on Skype, and actually even in the real life, pitching to clients now is far easier because of that hurdle I've overcome with YouTube. So while I've been quite negative about it's just a stepping stone and actually you'll never fully achieve your potential on here, it's a brilliant stepping stone, and I'm so glad that I've had the opportunity to be a part of it. And you guys are so lucky to have it this early. if you're 14 or 15 now, you probably won't start doing professional design until you're 18 or 19. Or maybe you do a university degree like I've done, so you don't fully like work. Even I don't work. I just do a little bit in my spare time when I'm not studying or doing the YouTube stuff. So you might not work for another 5 or 6 or 7 years. And if you're able, and if this YouTube craze continues and continues to grow, which I can't see it not. In fact, I can only see it just getting bigger and bigger and ousting TV eventually. The truth is that you guys will be in the perfect place. I'm a couple of years behind that, or rather in front of that, but I'm still in a pretty good spot to, well, poker term, pretty good spot to double up, like to do really well from this. And actually, if you just keep working at it and keep improving and keep benefiting and staying on that curve, there's always this sort of, not a learning curve, but a technological improvement curve. So as stuff gets better, you have to stick with it. In websites, for example, HTML5 came out and CSS3 came out. Now, I know loads of designers were like, well, fuck that. It's loads of stuff to relearn. I didn't. I got on my laptop, I knuckled down, I put my headphones in, and I learned it. I spent ages learning the insides and out, and every time something new comes out, I don't just shy away from it. I try it. I work out what's good about it, where I can use it. And the truth is, the only way to stay on the curve is to keep doing that. And it's a lot of work. It's a lot of effort. But it keeps you at the top. So, yeah, if you keep on that curve and you keep working and improving yourself, then the truth is there's nothing that will ever stop you. So, see this as a huge opportunity. Like I say, I've been relatively negative all the way through so far, and that's not the impression that I want to give of YouTube. I'm so glad that I was able to do this, and you guys should be too. It's never too late to start, because people are growing and growing every day, and if you become a part of YEOUSCH, we're continuing to grow, and we will continue to grow. It's a fantastic network to be a part of. We have a dedicated graphics hub that regularly interacts with our subscribers, and being a part of that's an amazing opportunity. So if you get to the standard where you can, I'm biased, but I'd say come to us, because no other network is really on our level with graphics wise. We're still growing in every other aspect, and we're still growing with graphics, but the truth is we actually have a great following. We have a great a base, and the guys around me and the directors around me are fantastic, and in YEOUSCH graphics as a whole is amazing. So that's another opportunity. So those are the other things. Is don't quit out on YouTube. That I think if a year ago I'd quit out on YouTube and I look back now, I'd be like, shit, because I thought about it. But actually, YEOUSCH has kept me here. So just keep trying, keep plugging away, and even if it's not a video every week, even if it's a video every couple of weeks, it's still worth it. You'll still build up a subscriber base, maybe not as quickly, but you will do. So yeah, that's pretty much that. I've talked for about 8.5 minutes now. I'm not sure how long the speed up's been. But like I say, next week, what I want to do is I want to begin with for you to email me at rob@yousch.com. But we may possibly, because I don't want my personal YEOUSCH email to get overrun, I might ask Nano to sort me out with a graphics@yousch.com that I can then pass on to the other guys at YEOUSCH graphics. But for the moment, we'll do rob@yousch.com. Don't spam it. If you have any other questions, tweet me them or email me. I'm usually pretty good with answering them. Although as my subscriber base increases, it's quite difficult to answer every single one now, but I'll do my absolute best to do that. So yeah, that was A to Z O. As always, and this is the bit I really love, what would you have had for O? Put them in the comments. And what's next? LMNOP. P. No, I've got nothing. So that opens the door for you guys. Obviously, I'll have a little think. I'm not just going to turn up next week and be like, so, didn't have anything. But what would you guys want to see next week for P? I've picked 2 from the comments this week. They were kind of what I was going to do, but actually it just reaffirmed what I'd decided. So thanks to everybody that suggested opportunity and opinion. If you guys have any suggestions for next week's P, then pop them in. And I'll see you guys next week, hopefully, with some of your guys' work. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? That'd be amazing. So, I've been Rob Panics. Be sure to subscribe to YEOUSCH Graphics. Follow us on Twitter at YEOUSCH Graphics. All the links are in the description. And have a fantastic Thursday. I've been Rob. Goodbye.